preparation will have a good result, and everyone they will take it right. So just to remind everyone, we are here not to present our country, we present the FIT. So I wish all the best for everyone, and thank you for all the Andrew and your team, all the best and good luck. Let's enjoy this competition. Thank you.
So, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Jakarta. Welcome from Swiss Army. So, I am Patricia. A lot of people know me, and I will be on the table today with my colleague Alberto. So, I'll try to be quick because I know that maybe you are tired, and a lot of people knows already our system. So, we will go quick and maybe some just emphasize some changes, which are not a lot of stuff. So first, as usual, you have the presentation of the gymnast. So just check if it's the right one. Also check your name on the small computer, because if it's not your place, just check that you are at the right place. It's really important. For difficulty judges, I will go pretty quick. The only difference, main difference now is 8 elements instead of before. So normally D1, D2 knows pretty well the system. So first we put how many difficulties you have, and after there is all the requirement. Here we are on floor exercise. On floor exercise there is no dismount, which is normal. And you just put your value. On the other, except vault, you have to put also the value of the dismount. At the end, you have always a difficulty score to check, which is all the sum of all of the elements. If you want to go back, you can go back as you want. And when it's okay, you press OK. And there is this new stick bonus. Don't forget to put it. Yes or no. After, you can still come back if you have seen a problem or maybe you don't want to give the stick bonus. The very important stuff for D1 or D2 is there is a neutral deduction, maybe an overtime of warm-up or problem with, I don't know, other problem. You have to go to change to put the neutral deduction. Don't forget to do that for D1 or D2. And when it's okay, send. As usual, when it's sent, it's over. Don't ask anything else. You cannot go back. So in that case, you see the neutral deduction, for example, for overtime warm-up is 0.3. So you put 0.3 okay, and after do the send. And here you have the resume of your score. What can happen? I hope not too many. Blocking score, which means between D1 and D2 and the supervisor. So in that case, everything will be handled by Andrew and the other supervisor. And he will tell you what to change. So one, you're going to have score block change to 9.5. So you have to go back and have a 9.5 at the end. And you do OK, that's OK. For the volt, the same. You have, you see from the volt value, for the D1, D2, you can change if you see it's not the right score, or validate, which is OK. If you did the 405 with 3.6. So validate, indeed. If you want to change the score, which is important, change the volt value, you have to enter the volt number. Very important. The new volt number, and not the one the athlete wanted. And you do OK. And also the stick bonus, everywhere. And that's it. That's positive. Execution, very important. I always say the same things every year, but when you put your deduction, put the deduction, not the final mark. Very important. If you have two deductions, don't put 8.0, put 2.0. Okay? You can still change if you want, and as I said, every time when you send, nobody can change the mark. The only case, if you put 8.0 instead of 2.0, in that case, we can recall you. But it's only this case, because you put the final mark instead of the deduction. When you do send, it will work. If there is a blocking in execution, means more than 2 points difference between the judges, you will receive a change of score from Andrew or the other supervisor, which means he will tell you to put 0.5, for example. Okay? Execution on volt, I think almost everybody has seen it. There is this with the 4 phases. Phase 1 support, phase 2 a landing. So you have to press every time if you have 0.3 in the first phase, you press 0.3. If you have support, you have, for example, 0.2, you press 2 times 0.1. Phase 2 maybe nothing, so don't press anything. And landing, it could be, if there is a fall, it could be 1.0. And at the end, you have your score. If you make a mistake, instead of putting 0.3, you put 0.1. If you want to erase the 0.1, you have to press 4 times, and after it's clear. And when it's okay, so in that case, you see, you have put 1 times 0.1, 2 times 0.3, 1 times 0.3, and you can play with the amount of 1, 3, 5 to have your right score at the end. And here you can still change. You have seen 0.7, 0.3, 0.1, 0.13, and when you agree with that, you do set. So in that case, on board, there is not possibility to make a mistake. You cannot put the final mark because it doesn't work. And you don't send, and that's it. Line judge, very important for line judge. Please don't forget to put OK or 0 where there is no line deduction. That's very important. Here, if you have 0, you just can press OK, because the 0 is by default, and to send. Or press 0.3, 0.6, or 0.5, and change. But don't forget, please, line, sometimes you say there is no deduction and you forget to press OK and send. The secretary will maybe you say, hello, you forgot to press send. That's really important. Yeah. Time judge. Easy. Start the beginning of the exercise.
Yeah.
And stop. Stop at the end. The deduction is automatic. If there is an overtime, it will be calculated automatically. If sometimes that can happen, you miss the stop, just raise your hand and we will correct the time. time with the, of course, video.
Okay.
It can happen.
Okay.
Because you say stop and you missed it, and we can see that there is a problem. The D1, D2, or the supervisor, and we will just do.
It's by mouse or button? Button or
that's
not?
that's a terminal.
Oh.
Terminal.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's a terminal.
Okay, okay.
And I think that's it. That's another view, can have another view, but normally we leave the start on the left and stop on the right. Okay. And for the full-time judge, it's still the button that all D have to start the call and stop the call. It's not a tablet, but it's a responsibility of D1 normally or D2 in some case. So, any question, anything? Everybody is ready? So, good luck and see you tomorrow.
30分で、本人有一段。